Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we are going to be looking at a breakdown of my gameplay that you guys already may have seen a breakdown of on the... Okay, so here's what happened. Let me tell you. So, Savage _2C, just Savage on the YouTube. My man is crushing tips videos, and I had a tip video that I made on a gameplay of mine where I went absolutely nutty. I posted that on the channel. I was like, you know what, Savage, I've got an idea. Why don't you break it down and we see, you know, kind of the differences between the way that we think within the game. So that's what we're doing here today, ladies and gentlemen. So please do me a favor. I'm going to be dropping some knowledge. Savage is going to be dropping some knowledge. So make sure to like the video. Go over, subscribe to Savage. But first, make sure you subscribe to your boy. We're working our way to 200,000 on the channel. We are crushing it on the way there, by the way. Thank you guys so much for the love recently. And hey, twitch.tv/Expel. Check out the links down below for my socials. I love you guys. And let's hop into this effing thing, baby.
All right, so here we are spectating Expel, and he's going through his decision-making process on where he wants to land. I'm going to go ahead and
just listen to this, okay?
bet he lands apartments, because that's where he always lands.
Well,
I think he's trying to fake us out right now, boys.
a little bit true.
What a rude has been. That's what I thought.
Because I'm not gonna land there, Savage.
I told you guys. Do I know him or do I know him?
You don't know me.
Okay,
you don't know me, Savage. I gotta let you guys know. Let me pause this real quick. So here's the funny thing. I will let you know. I've already watched about 11 minutes of this video. It is 32 minutes long. Poor Matt's gonna have to try and edit this down to the best of his ability. But I've watched about 11 minutes. I got 11 minutes in and I was laughing my butt off. So I needed to like react to this and show you guys before I got any further into it. So I've already seen about 10 more minutes of this video. Just keep that in mind. So you know, if I don't know what's going on after that, that's why. But regardless, let's hop in.
Where's he going? Oh, he's going to
train station. I told you.
Here we are landing train station. Now, train station is not a bad spot to go since they've opened it up a few seasons ago. It's been open for a while, but since they've opened it up,
it's a lot better. A lot better.
Spot. It's not as hot as Superstore.
We get that shotgun.
Battling 12 people at the same time at Superstore, but you still want to kind of get a hot drop.
Correct.
I recommend coming here. It's a pretty nice area. You can usually get 5 or 6 kills before you have to leave. Now
I do want to let you guys know Savage is a genius. That's the reason I'm promoting him. He's wildly, fantastically, beautifully smart, and he's bald. Come on, you know, gorgeous.
Got an enemy in front of us right here. We got the beautiful
stuck with a deagle.
Now, the deagle's a great
awkward situation.
Shots. And this is where accuracy comes into play. 2 shots breaks the armor, probably another 1 or 2 shots to get the kill. Now, when it comes to accuracy, guys,
your boy's out there.
You really have to sit down and develop. It's not something I can just...
Savage told me whenever he was recording this, it ended up being over an hour long, and he had to cut down over 30 minutes of this. So, sorry, Matt, you're going to get the same treatment. Also, I will let you guys know that in this video, I do have one mistake that I'm constantly doing, and I didn't notice it whenever I was breaking it down, like, while I was playing. I'm looking at the ground a lot, and this is something that you're going to hear me, like, fuss about a lot, but it's kind of like a medium looking at the ground, so it's not like I'm looking straight at the ground like a lot of people do, but I just want to give you a heads up so that you could be upset with me as much as I'm upset with me.
Sit down and be like, hey guys, to be a better shot, you got to do this. It's purely just practice. What if you're on PC? I highly recommend using programs like
absolutely true
or Kovac to increase your accuracy. If you're on console, unfortunately, at least to my knowledge, I don't think there's any aiming software on there. I may be wrong, and if I am, someone let me know in the comments below.
I don't think that there is any aiming software on console, but just like Savage is about to say, all you need to do basically is hop into a game, run against bots whenever you have time, regardless of whether or not you think you have time. Just run against bots. It's not a big deal. Spend a little bit of time to do that, and just, you know, don't worry so much about getting wins, because if you're not getting, you know, if you're not able to kill your enemies by being accurate, you're not going to win the game. That's the issue.
A relatively hot area, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's another enemy here. I didn't even see him. All right, here we are.
Yes, sir.
With the 1-punch shotgun. Now, this shotgun's an absolute unit.
Look at the way I play this right here.
This thing will take you out if you only have 2 plates. So basically,
this is a nasty play.
Range for it, so I'm not surprised it took 3 shots to kill him.
Nasty play.
Now we're here.
It was just back and forth. You got to play that wall.
Eyes moving. Even if you think you're safe and you're getting money and things like that, you still want to be utilizing audio. You still want to be
constantly moving, baby.
Also, be focused on your surrounding areas. Notice that as he's popping plates, as he's looting, he's still kind of looking around. It doesn't look like he is, but trust me, his eyes are scanning.
Savage is going to do all the work for me here today, guys. I'm just going to be reacting. Because it sounds like to me that he knows everything that I'm doing, and he knows it perfectly. I don't think for 10 minutes that we have anything that's very, very crazy different, like whenever it comes to like the way that I'm thinking.
He never stops moving, even when he picks things up, even when
very true. I can't.
Even when he opens crates, he sidesteps, he backs away from the box, he gets closer. his body's always moving, and that prevents enemies.
And I'll let you know, that's something that you actually just like, you kind of do naturally as you get better and better, and the more that you play the game. It's not something that I think about when I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. It's something that is muscle memory. I don't want to stand still, because if I stand still, I'm dead.
It's unfortunate too, because it's solos and we're already down to 92 enemies left.
The lobbies just die so fast anymore. It's so frustrating. I wish they had like a 200 player mode. I think that'd be a lot more fun, and especially in something like solos where I want to get more kills. I think that would be super cool. Or just bring back Stimulus. I think Stimulus should be in a mode that says
solos, duos, trios, an enemy right in front of them.
Now, by the way, Savage is going to call out this guy up here, but I want you to notice where I'm standing the whole time. I'm keeping my cover.
Right here. Don't even see him.
An easy kill.
And I want you guys to notice the enemy right here. Let's go
easy
ahead,
kill.
Pop a little rewind. Notice how the enemy never looks at us.
Imagine Savage texts me right now.
Looking around him for sure. I don't care what his field of view is.
I love the dude.
10, if it's 120, he needs to
I want to break down my own gameplay with Savage.
That's where players gonna come from, right? But he's not. He's looking at the shotgun. He's tunnel vision on the shotgun, and that's all he wants in life.
That's the problem.
Shooting at him, he's still staring at the shotgun.
And I'd like to point out the shotgun's not that great, so don't pick it up, you goofball.
Anyway, tries to flick on us and hit us. Now that could be because his reaction time is not that good. But again, you guys want to get in gunfights.
Likely not.
Practice as much as you can to help your reaction time get better.
I'll say this on the same topic is that whenever something like this happens, more than likely, especially when I've got a ground loot Uzi, I could miss my shots massively. And you'll see that in just a second when I'm shooting this guy, is that I will miss my shots. And when I do, if he had taken the opportunity to even think about fighting back, he probably would have won that gunfight. Instead, he was so concerned about that shotgun that he ended up losing it simply based on that alone. And there we go. Exactly what I said. I missed a few shots. He could have turned on me. I don't know if like Savage noticed, but I thought he was going to go around the outside here, which is the reason that I had shot at him originally.
I want you guys to notice that
you can't take shots like that if you're not going to get it. Same with this guy right here. Cracked his armor, one shot.
By the way, but as soon as he starts shooting the vehicle, he mounted something near him. Now, he's pretty accurate. He doesn't need to mount, but that's a lesson to you guys that are newer. If you guys are lacking accuracy,
learn to get better accuracy.
And you're safe to do so, go ahead and mount on something close to you. Don't go out of your way to like relocate to find a spot to mount to. You want to shoot the enemy instantly. But if there's a piece of cover near you that you can mount to, you definitely want to go ahead and do it and lean peek that bitch and blow him away. So
that's what I'm constantly doing.
Unfortunately, he didn't get the kill, but he did get the armor broken on the guy at the hangar.
Yep.
All right, so we have the armor broken on that guy.
And when you get the armor broken, you want to go ahead and take that push, but don't push directly. You'll see Savage saying that in just a second about like not pushing directly. Even though I broke it, I'm not running out in the open to get the kill here.
Instead of Expel beelining it straight.
Ooh, I like his little red.
Going out in the open where there's no cover, he decided to take a little bit longer of an approach, come in from a different angle, using cover to his advantage. What that does is if he would have pushed right in the open, guess what? The enemy knows you're coming for him. We already broke his armor. We already engaged in the fight. He's probably sitting in this hangar, scared shitless. And if you happen to push across this way with no cover and he does peek out and start shooting at you, he's going to have cover. You're not going to have cover.
And we die.
You can hit your shots, because if you can't, he's going to shoot down your throat. So I love the fact that Expel changes angle of approach, utilizing cover to his advantage. And now
and it just wasn't worth the push at this point. I decided to take a different angle.
How do we find people on the map? And I try to talk about this every video, because there's so many ways you can find enemies without having UAVs and things.
He's so smart, guys. You've got to follow up on recons. You got to follow up on bounties. You got to follow up on pushing every single thing you can, because if you're not getting gunfights, you're never gonna get good enough to get that game-winning kill. Even if you end up in a 1v1 in like versus campers. You know, like both of you guys are camping and stuff like that. If you don't have the better gun skill, you will lose.
So two things right here. One, of course, the blip on the minimap, right? That means he's not suppressed. If someone's shooting and there's a blip on the minimap, it means they're not suppressed. Now,
which to me means he doesn't have his guns.
People not using suppressors, honestly, I'm going to start not running suppressors. I think it's awesome to let people know where I'm at so they can come to me so I can get more kills. I think it's awesome as hell. But
I'll take that.
This guy sitting right here. It may be the guy we shot at the hangar over here. It may not. We don't know. But we know there's a guy right there. Also,
recon, like I said.
There's a player over here, right?
Like I said, baby.
Here doing a recon objective. So now we know of two enemies. And how do I know that this is not the same guy as this? Because, I mean,
where the recon's at on the map.
Right? So we know there's two enemies. They might be in a fight. So this is a perfect opportunity for us to go in and third party these poor SOBs.
God, I love listening to Savage. Just everything about Savage, man.
Rip off their head and down their throats, man.
Whoa! Sir, calm down.
He passed up 2 crates, and instead of wasting his time and looting, he's beelining it right for the fight.
Because they don't matter and I don't need it.
From a whole different angle.
I don't need it. There's no reason. Saw that guy right there. Nice little catch right there.
Each other. This might be an easy double kill.
Got a guy. He's gonna push around the left side. I figured he was going to stay behind. I heard the footsteps here. And he waited for him to finish shooting so he had to reload.
Comes down to listen to your audio.
That's all that is.
Footsteps. Even though the guy did pop up on the minimap, he heard the footsteps. He knew exactly where he was at.
Yes, sir.
But we just got 2 kills, and now we're sitting on $24,000, dude.
We got that money.
And we have plenty of bounties and plenty of recons around us. And this is one of the reasons why
I
love Boneyard. It's probably my favorite spot on the entire map, to be honest.
I agree, actually.
Objectives. I think most players just need structure. And with that being said, structure is your objectives. You guys.
Savage is 100% right about that. Whenever you're in a situation where you're playing and you just can't figure out what to do, and we've had this happen a lot recently. You know, there was a juggernaut glitch that's been found where you can literally grab juggernauts. And I don't mean to bring this up, but in that case, you know, you can't really find people on the map and you can't pick up UAV. So the only option that you have if you want to find people is to grab a bounty. If you don't want to do bounties, do your recons, figure out where you need to go on the map. If you figure that out, then you can go from there and then maybe rotate the edge a little bit. Don't get stuck, you know, too close to the storm, but rotate the edge a little bit just to where you can catch people coming in. And again, with the bounties, the searches, just get your cash, get your UAV, stuff like that in every situation, and just push as many people as you can so that you get better. I can't stress this enough. It's how you get better. It's not about wins 100%, because when you get good at the game, you will get those wins.
You guys need things to do. Keep yourself moving, keep yourself focused, keep yourself tunneled up, because the moment you break focus and you start getting distracted by everything is the moment you're sitting here running and a player runs in front of you and you're off doing your own thing and you get tapped in the head. Why is Expel going up on the top of the roof, Savage? What a camping bitch. No.
Hey.
That's exactly what he's doing. My man's got $25,000. $25,000. He's trying to buy everybody gifts. So he's gonna.
Who wants a gift?
Straight for the buy station like a dumb.
You get a gift. He gets a gift. She gets a gift. Look under your seats. Everybody gets a gift.
Clear the entire area, because the last thing you want to do is run to the buy station without any awareness on what's around you, and go to buy some things, get inside the buy station inventory, and then someone just shoots you in the back of the head. So
it genuinely blows me away. Like the smart plays that Savage makes, and the smart plays that he tells you guys to make, because he's so smart about it. Like he's telling you the truth about everything. This man is not misleading you in any way. Like when I came up here, it was because I needed to look over and see if anybody was over at the buy station. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to get caught in a bad situation here. And when he's calling this out, he's 100% correct. And if you guys have any issues doing stuff like this, what I recommend to you all is to say out loud what you need to do. Whenever I'm streaming, if I'm trying to get a gameplay, if I'm saying out loud what I need to do next, I'm more likely to follow through and do that exact thing next. And I highly recommend that you guys do that as well, especially when talking to your teammates. Say, hey, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this. And you'll actually do it instead of just sitting there and being quiet. You'll end up actually getting the things done that you need to get done. That way you can win.
I love the fact he's on the high ground looking for enemies.
Yep, and we catch one right there.
Also, my man Expel's got wall hacks, so that helps too. I'm kidding.
No.
That was a joke. I'm kidding. Expel does not hack. Everybody in the comments be nice. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Now he's got $30,000. Thank you, brother.
Well.
Thank you.
Well.
Also, I want you guys to notice how fast he was in and out of the buy station. There's also,
which I don't do all the time because I suck.
Good guy coming in from the blue. The guy's playing the edge of the gas, and guess what? He's about to meet his fate.
I thought this guy was going to go inside, so I tried to outplay him.
Right here.
And I aimed down because I have a 5MW laser. So when you aim down with an MP5 that's a 5MW laser, it's meant to be a laser that's there to help you with hip fire accuracy. So when you aim down, it gets rid of the laser. So if you're sitting there and you need to look some specific way, if you have a laser on your main weapon that's a tac laser and one on your a 5MW on your other weapon, you can use the one with the 5MW to actually aim down that close angle. That way they're not going to see the laser.
Doesn't climb up the ladder, maybe? Nope. Vehicle.
Nope. Easy plays. I didn't think I was going to get that guy.
Duh. Stop playing the edge of the gas, guys. It's not a smart play. One homeboy sitting here at the loadout.
I love the little red mouse.
Here. Now, let's talk about who to go to first.
Give me one.
Easy. You want to rotate to this guy over here first. Why? Because
yes.
if you push in on this guy and focus,
then you're going to die. You're going to get third party.
Has a huge chance of either A, getting in his vehicle running off, and then you lose out on that kill, or B, if he's aggressive, he'll come in and third party you. So you want to clean the outside before you dive in the middle, because in the middle is where all the cover's at.
I always do that every single time.
Open, take care of him and make sure it's a 1v1 fight when I actually go into an area that has
clean the edge and push in.
Places people love to camp.
We take the
now,
vehicle.
I'm not gonna lie. One recommendation I have to Activision, they had a mode that was a 200-person quads mode. I highly recommend a 200-person solo mode because we have 40.
It's like I just said this.
Like beginning of the game. This is crazy.
It's like I just said this. That was not on purpose.
Yo, X, was that intentional, bro?
No, no, it wasn't. I didn't see him. I still don't see him. Where is he at?
No fucking way. He's behind you. He's like, bro. The Gillis dude almost got your ass.
I can't believe that he was just sitting there. Why was he just sitting there? He just let me run him over. He didn't even try and shoot at me. He just laid there. I don't understand.
Come on, you bot.
This is wild. This is wild gameplay. Look at the flicks to the car, dude.
You know how you learned that?
Playing.
Aimbot.com. All right, so Expel right there. Just that worked out beautifully.
God dang it.
I don't know if you saw that guy or not.
Savage!
I sure as hell didn't see him. He was laying prone in the grass. Judging by the way Expel reacted, I'm pretty sure it surprised him just as much as it surprised us. But then the vehicle came to us. Now, the problem I have with the guy that he killed in the vehicle,
oh, no.
there was no reason for him to come out here and try to splat us. Why?
Correct.
Well, one, we have a giant rock in front of us. The moment you're in a vehicle and you see that, he should have bailed out of the vehicle and just played the walls and played these buildings to his advantage. Yep. He could have crawled up on the top of this building, got a
I would shoot at him right there.
Fire on us that way.
I'm trying to think if he's out in the open, if there's literally any win that he gets, especially after me breaking his armor, basically, while he's in the vehicle. Like, I don't know that there's a win that he can get out of that. So in all reality, your only option is to just get out of there or play the buildings and heal up. But I'm going to push you at that point if I know that you're broken. So it's a tough play. You have to just get out of there.
I keep telling you, it's so easy to shoot players out of vehicles, just like he did. He broke his
Yep,
armor before
just
he even
slightly
got
ahead.
with us. And then by the time he popped out, we just two-tapped him. GG.
Unless they're close.
All right, so the fight's won. We're sitting on $31,000. And of course, it looks like we're doing the UAV strat. So you want to go ahead to the buy station, buy a UAV, throw it up in the air, buy another UAV, and sit on the rest
Easy
of the money.
plays, baby.
Now,
I do need the loadout.
Look at his inventory. He's got a plate box right here, so he's sitting there, right? No, he doesn't need a plate box. He's got a full thing
I love his freaking
right
green screen.
Wheel of Fortune, I'm not gonna lie. And then he's got a gas mask. He's got a satchel. He's got self-rest, so he doesn't need anything else.
way.
He doesn't need anything else. I tell you guys all the time, buy. But if you have everything you need, hold on to extra money. And now the circle has moved to the
It's like he knows me.
So basically, the last place you
It's like he knows me.
is airfield. With saying that, the last place you want to camp is airfield. If you want to fight these people here, by all means fight them, but just be aware that you're eventually going to have to rotate out of this area.
Yeah,
So
I don't like airfield in
definitely
any
all
way.
for shooting these
And I
bitches.
saw the
That's
guy on the
exactly
right.
what
Watch
I'm doing.
this. This is wild. This is
You guys gotta
absolutely
be careful
wild.
because homeboy's already in a fight. Let him self-res. Yes! Look what he's doing, boy. What a dirty animal. I love it, boy. God, you're
I wanted to kill.
Yes! So instead of executing a kill that's not his, he's going to let him self-res so that he can kill him and get the kill, right? Instead of giving
Yeah,
the kill
I mean, it is what it is. What do you want from me?
It is what it is. So right
It's
now,
kinda
all
rude.
we're doing is baiting this guy, waiting for the other player to put
I
himself
love it.
vulnerable to get an easy
Follow
kill.
Savage on
and then
Facebook.
when this guy self-res, get another
And
easy
subscribe.
kill. The guy's pushing up. Boom.
Easy
that's all she
kills.
wrote. He's not self-resing.
This guy's just chilling.
Oh, do it, bro. Don't. No. No. All right, this guy.
He's like
this guy
shaking
has
his head.
1,000 IQ. And now we have 11 kills, baby, just like that.
Hey, we do that. We win those.
All right, so we have a bounty on us, and we also.
I decided it was just time to
So
go.
we no longer have a bounty on us. We do have a bounty in front of us at garage. Now, what you want to do is wait for the ping.
I love him, dude.
Right? He could be on top. He could be on bottom. We don't know. All right, the ping did move closer to us, and I like the fact that Expel is hugging the rock, waiting for the enemy.
Yep, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta see if they're gonna push out, and if they're not gonna push out, then you can decide what you do from there. But in this specific situation, I believe the guy's down bottom. So the only thing that I could do is hold this rock, wait and see if he's gonna move out, and if he doesn't move out, we have to rotate because I can't push that
The last thing
directly.
you want to do in this position is get too aggressive, leave this rock, start pushing the enemy because you're on the lower ground, he's on the higher ground. If he does peek and you're out in the open, you're gonna die. One thing you could do is rotate over to the rappel system or the zip line that's to the top of airport, and then you can get the higher ground and shoot down on the enemy.
Okay, I've got to know, did he watch this beforehand? Savage, comment down below. Did you watch the video beforehand and then commentate over it? Because I feel like you did, because you're calling out exactly what I'm going to do right before I do it, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Or you could play this wall and then push up from the lower ground and come up the ramp. But it looks like Expel is actually going to be going to the top of airport. Now, this guy could be sitting on the bottom. We don't know. Usually, players don't like to sit on the bottom. They like to sit on top
He's on
of
bottom.
things. It's just the way it is.
He's on bottom for sure.
This is going to be a very easy kill for us because he's going to be out in the open probably.
Nope. But I got him on heartbeat. And so I decided to go ahead and push in. So I just play it smart. I'm checking around. I want to make sure on top that there's nobody there.
For some reason, when players have bounties on them, they stop playing the game. They freeze up, and no matter how good.
Yeah, you can't be scared of that.
If they freeze up, they get shit on. It doesn't matter.
Especially in solos, 1v1s.
Play it like you don't have a bounty. Play it like, okay, I know there's a guy near me. Now I need to find him before he finds me. Instead of just freezing up.
Watch this play. Watch this play.
and just waiting for the inevitability of your death. Weird, right? Weird.
Weird that he just sit in the truck.
Get out of the bad habit of sitting up, posted up, scared.
It's just dumb. It's just dumb. You can't do that.
If it's 1 bar, you know he's far away. If it's 2 bar, you know he's relatively close within AR range. And if it's 3 bar, he's probably within SMG range. So you need to get out there and find him.
Oh, I've literally never thought of it specifically that way, but that's actually really, really smart.
Expel's a little skeptical. He thinks there's a
yeah,
player
I don't
there.
like it. I don't like it.
Why does he think players here, guys?
I didn't mean to park there.
2 reasons. 1,
I was trying to go a little bit further so I could get in it.
Here now, or B, it's been looted. The only thing that really makes you think that he's here is the fact there's a vehicle here that's not supposed to be here. Normally, if a player takes a vehicle to
and the windows are cracked,
a building, he's probably camped up inside of it. So this is a perfect example of awareness. You guys need to be aware of things you're driving by. You guys need to be aware of different buildings and where
if sometimes a vehicle is not supposed to be there. Just know where the vehicles spawn, okay? Spend time playing the game and know where the vehicles spawn. Practice makes perfect, baby.
Spawn at where they're not supposed to be at. That's another way you find enemies if they don't appear on your mini-map.
I'm gonna let Savage commentate. I gotta go.
There's so many ways you guys can find players. Unfortunately, there wasn't anybody there. But again, just because there wasn't anybody there, that doesn't mean that was a bad idea. You want to get out and check, especially when there's so many signs saying,
yep, I was terrified.
Someone here now, because that was the situation.
I'm sitting on half health in this vehicle, by the way.
On foot somewhere else.
This next play's wild.
Who knows?
I'm starting to remember this gameplay a little bit better now.
Station, maybe up the hill to get a better angle, because up this hill is going to be a great spot based on where the circle is going to.
Now, one thing that he didn't realize is that there was a guy that popped up on UAV on this, and I saw him, so I knew that he had ghost when I got closer, which means that I knew that he had his gun.
Finish at this hill is going to be a good spot, and there he is, lo and behold. Expel's in a very bad spot in that one, but there's really nothing he can do.
Yeah, I could not keep going. If I kept going, he was going to shoot me out of the vehicle.
Jumped out. He relied on his aim and his accuracy to outplay that enemy, and absolutely.
It was the only option.
It was a bad spell. Is heading to fire station. Why is he heading to fire station? Because there's 2 big birthdays. And there's another vehicle there. The fact that there's 2
yeah, that's why.
The fact that there's 2 big birthdays there, even if this vehicle didn't pull up, just the fact there's 2 big birthdays.
Watch how I shoot at this guy.
Or somebody
we don't shoot unless we know that we can hit.
1 big birthday at a fire station, according to spawns, right? And I like the fact that he.
Yeah, that was bad timing. I thought he might have ran inside.
I like the fact that instead of sitting on the hill camping, he moved out because he didn't want to let these guys kill each other off. He wanted to get both the kills, so he went ahead. And moved down there. Fortunately for
okay, I've got to say this. When I'm playing, I am constantly trying to get better. I'm pushing myself to get better. And yes, I know we have conversations about skill-based matchmaking constantly. I like skill-based matchmaking to an extent. As long as it's not every single game, I'm happy with it. I just wish that we had a ranked mode. You know what I mean? But I do want to push myself to get better. And that's why you'll see gameplays like this where I'm pushing literally everything. And even though I know there's 2 people in there, I might push it because I know that I can get one guy who's not suspecting. And then, you know, hopefully the other guy pops out and tries to fight me while I'm in a good spot.
This guy was completely clueless. He ended up leaving his safety net.
Okay, so this I chose to take the Bertha because it just wasn't worth my time to stay here, especially if the guy's gonna camp.
And letting us beam him. I still think there's somebody there, and Expel does too. But instead of dealing with a camper and wasting a lot of time, Expel said, "Screw this! I'm diving out. I don't want to waste my time here." It's not that he's afraid to die. He just knows the fight's gonna take a lot longer than it should, and he wants to go ahead and get more kills. Because
just not worth my time.
We got a lot of vehicles. There's 2 vehicles here.
A lot of vehicles.
So there might be somebody in the staircase. Again, I wouldn't waste my time with that. I hate fighting people in staircases. So
you can't fight people inside close range, especially when they're posted up.
Not a spawn. So I do think there's a guy there, but we also have another vehicle sitting up here next to another.
Absolutely.
Building. People don't like
too many vehicles.
Terrain is your best bet. I never understood why people go into buildings and they sit there.
You can at least like head glitch over something like that. Yeah, you can sit in a building and sit and stuff like that, and you can head glitch in there. But as soon as someone chucks a C4 or they throw in a Simtex or a thermite or anything like that, you're in a bad spot and you're immediately at a disadvantage, especially if you didn't see these people and you didn't get shots on them. So do not sit in buildings.
So what Expel could do in this position is a couple things. He could get
there's a bounty right there.
Reveal an enemy on the map. It's probably going to reveal this guy, the guy that's in the staircase.
Nah, a little bit further away, I think.
All the way back at fire station. Regardless,
I think he's further away.
I would pick it up in case it revealed somebody else in this area, right?
What I've noticed is that it never gives you the person that's really, really close to you. It literally never happens unless like someone's unbelievably far away. So in this circle,
5 enemies are. So I definitely recommend picking that up. He's gonna jump out, grab the bounty, and lo and behold, it goes on the dude at fire station. Savage, how do you always know where they're at? Again, it's just...
I'm telling you, he watched it beforehand. I don't know, but it's angering me. Stop it, Savage. You make me uncomfortable.
Process of elimination. Pay attention to the map. Pay attention where vehicles are at. I've been
Easy
preaching
kill.
this the whole video.
That ram's
right?
disgusting,
I really hope
especially
you
in
guys
solos.
take a lot of lessons from this. He's got a trophy system. How cute. And he died. He died.
That slide was weird.
You know why he didn't win his gunfight? You know why he only hit us a couple times? Because this is all he does. He camps up in a building the whole time. And that's what he gets. All right, so we have 3 dots on the mini map. Because of a money situation, I'm
yes,
probably
sir.
try to buy an advanced UAV. Actually, there's 2 blips. There's a blip right there, blip right there. There's 2 people sitting inside.
Oh yeah, I think we pushed back for this.
No way. There's 2 people sitting on top of each other not fighting. This is what this game has come to. Players
Welcome to
are so
Warzone.
Scared, man. Players
Very
are so
true.
scared.
I think I
It's gonna
wanted
make
to
me
fight
more
it, but it
difficult.
just didn't
Instead
make
of
sense to
going for
do
double
it.
kill, he's going for the better play, which is pushing this compound that's marked on the mini map, right? I already know what Expel's gonna do. Maybe. So
Maybe.
there's an enemy in this building. I think he's in the top floor. Normally when people camp, they camp on the top floor and they watch the staircase. It's the safest place from the camp, and that's what
I'll let you know if he's right.
So one thing Expel's doing, instead of driving to the windows right here and risking getting shot at, he took a hard right flank and he's coming in from the side of the building where the top floor has no angle on him. Yes, there's windows, but you cannot shoot through them because they're too high up.
Yep.
One thing I guarantee you Expel's gonna do, as long as he doesn't get shot at from the bottom floor, is he's gonna drive the vehicle up to this wall. He's gonna hop out of the vehicle, jump on top of the vehicle.
That was the plan.
On top of this.
That was the plan.
Through the window. That
was the exact plan.
To flank the enemy and catch him by surprise. Because again, this guy is up top here. He's gonna be watching that staircase when he hears you coming, and to his surprise,
I love
he's gonna get
Savage,
clapped in
dude.
the face
Oh
because
my
he comes
God.
through the window on his floor.
How does he, dude? He just
There's
knows.
Actually, just kidding. There's the enemy right there. Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Windex in the windows. What are you doing, brother? Didn't even shoot. You gotta shoot your gun. I don't know if you guys knew this. Another tip. This guy is definitely here somewhere. Expel knows he's here. It's just a matter of time.
Thank God for the trophy here, by the way.
That may
Watch.
be the same guy.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. There he is. He just popped up. Said, "What's up? What's up, homie? How you doing, baby?"
Look at
How you
that
doing?
kill right there. That was kind of nasty,
Bryce-
though.
Bryce
Just jumping
Egg.
off.
Bryce Egg. Bryce Egg.
Bryce Egg.
All right, so another easy
Bryce
kill.
Egg.
Again, guys, stop hiding.
Okay, I gotta know. I need in the comments. I want you guys to decide. Has Savage already watched this gameplay? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
Next circle's gonna move this way. Savage, you're a hacker. How do you know that? Because the circle's not gonna hug this. No way in hell is it gonna come back this way. No way. 95% of the circle's across the street. So the circle's probably gonna dive that way. Bryce Egg should have moved across. Granted, yes, he probably would get shot at from the windows. I don't know why this guy is pushing this way. Again, play the odds. This enemy here is right here on the mini map. Why is he coming up this way? Because he sees our vehicle? That's not a good reason.
No, that's going to get him killed.
He needs to rotate this way, come up the hill.
Should have rotated down. Yep. And when he rotates on this right side over here, he's going to be able to hug the wall right there. The issue is that he didn't do that. You know, he's not hugging the wall. So, I mean, yeah, I could have killed him then too, but he might have even gotten up a little bit quicker.
Wait for him to push this compound, but it's still better than pushing out of the zone. There's nothing over here except for us. We have a vehicle. We have the high ground. This is not a fight that he wants to take. But for some reason, he thinks it is a fight he wants to take. And that's how
he just gets demolished.
So easily. GG's. Now, the bounty is the guy driving.
I can barely
Bertha,
see that
I
guy.
think.
It is. Yeah.
Now, 999 is driving the Big Bertha. Big Bertha's kind of a push. It really is. Oh, you're ballsy, Expel. Oh, you're an animal. Oh, you're so ballsy, bro. You're a dick.
And then I jump out.
You're an absolute a-hole.
Oh, the Fuego shotgun.
Let's just go through that.
I forgot about that.
Because that was funny. Expel messed up. Expel messed up, but it worked out to his favor. This is bad. He got back in the vehicle.
Absolutely.
All he's got to do is hit reverse, and there's a chance he can run you over. We're out in the open. If this dude drives away, we can still get clapped from the houses behind us.
Just altogether the worst spot.
He goes ahead, vaults over the railing to his left, which puts
I hit
him behind the
a
railing
little bit of
and the
shots
sign.
right there, by the way.
He can drive over the railing, but he can't drive through the sign. So play the sign to your advantage, which is exactly what he does. For some odd reason, the enemy jumps out of Bertha. I'm not sure why. The enemy should have.
I know he's not trying to like talk me up, but I think just watching another player that plays smart and breaking down what they're doing for an audience, it feels good, because most of the time we have to spectate people in the game that have no idea what they're doing, you know. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, you know. Everybody's got to get better, but that's the whole point of Savage's videos, is for everybody to get better, you know. But it feels good to be able to watch someone else and break down why they're doing what they're doing, rather than say this is what you're doing wrong, you know.
Expel made a 200 IQ move right here, goes in the back, gets in the vehicle, and the enemy just loses his shit. The enemy just freaks the hell out. And I want you guys to notice this as well. Where's the enemy looking right now?
He got outplayed.
Where's the enemy looking? I talk about this in almost every video. I always
I
tell
chuck
you
the
guys,
truck
when
every
you're utilizing
time.
Vehicles, drive the vehicle to the enemy and jump out of the vehicle and challenge them. Why?
And when you jump out, be looking in their direction while you're jumping.
Say that because the enemy's going to stay tunnel visioned on the vehicle. But because his reaction time's so slow, he's still focused on the vehicle, has no idea we're over here, and it's an easy kill.
Even if I do have to reload.
My man ran out of ammo. Most players in this situation, most players would just pop a reload and panic. He instantly, without hesitation, switches to his AR, even though it's kind of a close fight.
It's muscle memory.
He knows all he's got to do is hit the enemy one more time.
Again, playing. I have over 1,000 hours in this game. If you can play and put in the time to learn to get this muscle memory, it's going to be useful. I promise.
We got to get safe, and we know we need to get safe. Yellow house is not safe, so
We're good.
Rotate to this house right here, which is exactly what I would do. Why would I do that? Because one, we could gatekeep the guy in yellow house, and two, we'll have the high ground.
I wanted that vehicle ahead of me.
Fellas, switching vehicles, utilizing the one with the trophy system. Great play. Great
Yes, sir.
play. Not to mention, it's a little bit hard to get a shot out of these vehicles. He's going to try to vault in this roof, but I don't think you can because of the slant. You can't, unfortunately. Now, instead of playing inside the house, you see this wall right here?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Play this wall and watch the right side.
Did he watch this beforehand? I'm getting frustrated.
Not allow the enemy that's in the double-story yellow house to shoot me, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. You see this wall right here? This is perfect cover. You sit on here and you kind of head peek and wait for the enemy to leave yellow house that he's been camping in for probably 30 minutes.
I need to play duos with Savage just all the time. I don't know what to tell you.
Not to mention, keep the vehicle close to you. It keeps the trophy system on top.
Look at that. Wait, watch this.
And let us down him. Weird. Now thermite that. My man has the high ground. He's got. Oh, there's an enemy right there. We just saw that. Should be an easy kill. Not to mention there's a vehicle which gave away his position too.
It just wouldn't hit, man. I was struggling.
Getting the vehicle and bail instead of jumping out. Good choice.
I was struggling.
He's in a very bad spot now. Before Expel takes his vehicle and sends it off the mountain like this is Fast and the Furious, I would definitely kind of peek that roof.
He watched it. There's no way he didn't.
Top right here, because that rooftop's going to be prime time location, or he could kind of bunny hop down here and then slowly get to the rooftop to be safe. That rooftop's going to be the prime time spot right there. He might just send his off anyway. He is.
Oh no.
No, he's not. He's like, nah, never mind, fam. Expel out here being like Vin Diesel. Oh my god, what an animal. But now we're seeing a 1v1 situation. We don't know who died. We don't know.
This is the exact reason I started watching Savage. I want you to know. He's so funny.
The guy that was by this building died. We don't know if the guy who's in the blue vehicle died. We have no idea. Expel never stops. His body's always moving. Even
I should have never jumped off to begin with is the issue. I could have stayed up top and had more of a chance.
Still, he's always keeping his body moving.
But the reason I say that is because the circle's going to move. Right, but staying up top and waiting, I just wanted the kill so bad was the issue. I just wanted to make sure I got this kill. And by the way, I don't get the kill. I have to stop to make sure because sometimes I get screen tearing and I want to make sure that like it's just a habit.
There's nothing that this guy.
And I'm still going to ego challenge this.
Before us, so there's no way in hell this guy's going to win. Not to mention we found him, so we'll probably kill him.
I just hit play.
Hits anyway. He's on the back
nope.
of the truck.
I suck too bad.
He wouldn't. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Back.
Yeah, I'm just chilling. It's just not worth my time. It's not worth my time to try and fight it. GG's.
GG.
GG's.
Thank you for submitting the gameplay, brother.
You're welcome. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to go check out Savage. I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe to the channel and get the frick out of here.